Can you speak about death? Yeah, I can. Well, we can. The wisdom space can. We can listen to that. And I will willingly and happily allow myself to open to that. Death is one of the most beautiful passages that a human can go through. Indeed, it is the ultimate freedom. It is the ultimate illumination that you've heard Christine speak of. Not because you become something different, but because you see all that is. For most humans, when they actually make the transition, the passage of death, it is one of the most joyful things they do. For this space of illumination is something that we have longed for, that you have longed for all of your life. Death in this sense is much more of a coming home. In the body, we're more in a foreign land, and it's difficult to be in a foreign land without those that we love. This is why death is so difficult and painful for humans as those they love die. Also, this pain is a misperception of what death is. In the focusing on the form, on the body, on the person and the personality that you know, you miss the truth and the abiding potency that there is no loss. In speaking from this space, we realize that we cannot fully appreciate your human experience of loss, for we speak from the vantage point of the infinite. And truly, from this space, there is no loss. The perception of loss is extraordinarily painful. It is a complex, crystalline structure with many facets. The perception of loss is like a hallway of mirrors that constantly refract certain views back to you and obscure others. This is the nature of the belief in the experience of loss in the human consciousness. And we realize we do not fully appreciate that. So we will not speak to that. There are others amongst you who have high skill and expertise in guiding you through human loss. Death, for us, is one of the most beautiful and brilliant experiences. We would invite you to turn your awareness to the brightest light that you can imagine, most beautiful, for this light is not only visual, it is a feeling, like a harmony or a sound, and a vibration and an emanation of experience. This light that is revealed at death is so exquisitely filling. And we invite you, in your imagination, if that be where it is, to turn your awareness to this light of death. Indeed, there is a great deal of human lore about death being dark and heavy and black, where the lights go out. We can tell you that from this space, not only is that not true, in a sense, it is the exact opposite of how we experience the transition you call death. It would be more appropriate to mirror what this is at a funeral for everyone to wear white and crystals and diamonds and sparkles and reflective surfaces. If everyone came into the room of a funeral reflecting and radiating so much light, that would be what the death feels like and is. This vibration you can open your heart to. It is not something that the human mind and person and life experiences readily when they lose a loved one. But it is here. I was checking to see if there was more, and there wasn't. I thought, but there's more about this, and that's what wants to be said right now. To give us a vibrational transmission of, it's like food, water, joy, ecstasy for every aspect of our being to receive that vibration of the way that death was just described. It is that way for our mind, for our emotions, for our body, for our circumstance. It is a pure ecstasy of the radiance of light. Wow. And so as I look at that with us, I see that our perception of the loss and the human aspect veils that, and that is incredibly painful. Let me see if there's any more. For some, it will be helpful to perceive this light as water, as a fluid that washes, as the deepest cleanse that you can know, from which you emerge feeling completely pristine and brand new. Wow. Wouldn't we want that for everybody we love? Whew.